And we are back in South Florida like we never left. Bkfc is live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel Casino in just over 48 hours. But now it's the official pre-event press conference for the historic Bkfc 62. And we are live here from the Hard Rock Live at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino here for our official press conference for Bkfc 62. Set to go down here in just 2 days at Hard Rock Live, where it's going to be an incredible triple main event. Of course, this press conference and the event is sponsored by our great partners in Bucked Up Energy Drink, Forged Irish Stout, Fubo TV, Kurgo, Rasha, Grunt Style Apparel, Savage Sip Coffee, and Inkaholic Tattoos. Now, folks, as I said, we have a 12-fight card, including a historic triple main event. 3 Bkfc World Championships will be contested on Friday night. You're going to be able to watch that starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fubo TV and on the Bkfc app. You'll also be able to catch the fights in limited edition on YouTube and on Instagram, so you definitely don't want to miss it. And if you want to be live in attendance at Hard Rock Live, you got to go to bkfc.com. There are very limited seats available, so if you want to be a part of history, please go to bkfc.com and scoop up those remaining tickets. Now, folks, we have some of the fighters from tomorrow night, including the triple main event, so let's introduce them right now. First up, you are going to see him on our prelim card, fighting out of South Florida. When he is not stitching up the fighters, he is dealing out damage. 3-1 in the Bkfc. Please give it up for G. Perez. Also on the card, a South Florida native, 3-0 in the Bkfc boxing specialist. Please give it up for Justin Ibarola. As we get into that triple main event, let's talk about the light heavyweight championship of the world. This is a vacant championship, so let's introduce both challengers. Fighting out of Tampa, Florida, Captain Deadpool has been an absolute menace in the division since debuting in 2019. 6-2 and 1 no contest, 5 TKO finishes, 4 in the first round. Now looking to become champion, this is Jared Warren. A veteran of bare-knuckle fighting, his opponent 9-1 as a bare-knuckle fighter, 3-1 in the Bkfc, an absolute force. Fighting out of South Florida, he is the Archangel, Jami Escoboza. Just last year, having one of the best years in all of Bkfc history. He made his debut in a Fight of the Year candidate and then went on to have one of the best runs of the year. He is your current bantamweight champion, Keith the Rockstar Richardson. And his opponent fighting out of South Florida by way of Cuba. He is 4-0 in the Bkfc after a standout MMA career. He is the challenger on Friday night, Alberto El Indio Blas. And then for the featherweight championship of the world, first the champion fighting out of Great Falls, Montana. Undefeated in the Bkfc. He became champion in Great Falls, now looks for his second defense here in South Florida. He is the hefty bag, Kai Stewart. And his opponent in one of the most anticipated matchups in Bkfc history, fighting straight out of South Florida. Undefeated at 6-0, all finishes. Please give it up for the challenger, Bryan Duran. And now here for some opening remarks, let's give it up here for the president and CEO, the founder, Mr. David Feldman.
Thanks, Cyrus, and thanks, everybody. You know, we've had some unbelievable moments in Bkfc, like some really, what I call like, this one made a great turn, this one made a great turn. This event here on Friday night really is, I'm almost emotional because these are homegrown Bkfc guys. And we got to, all these guys have come up through the ranks of Bkfc, and now they're headlining the highest grossing ticket sales at the Hard Rock. Unbelievable, man. I am so excited. You know, I mean, I say it all the time, like really, truly, I love these guys, I do. If they need anything, I'm there, and I've shown it to them. If they need it, I'm not talk. If they need anything, I'm there.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because they go out there and they fucking bleed for me, you, and the fans. We've got a triple header championship event on Friday night. It's going to be sensational. First, we'll start with, before we go there, we'll start with one of my favorite guys in the whole organization. I love the guy, G. Perez. He's coming back, and he's going to fight Albert Inklin, and it's going to be a sensational matchup. And then I got the guy on the other end of the Diaz, Justin Imbarella. I mean, he's my man. He sells tickets like you don't even know. He's very popular. He's being flashy now, and he fights his ass off. So give it up for Justin. And then we have the triple header. Keith Richardson. He's a great champion. I mean, he comes, he fights. He has one of the best fights in Bkfc history that I've ever seen to this day, and I was just talking about it yesterday. I mean, that was a war, unbelievable fight, and he's the champion. He's taking on Alberto Blas from Miami by way of Cuba, and that's going to be a sensational opening of that triple header. And then we have a rematch of a very exciting fight, but what's so intriguing about this fight is these guys have really, truly grown since then. They know what we want, right? I talked to them both, and, it was a little hesitant in using one of them a little bit because it was just like he was going out there and he was winning fights, but the fans were getting excited about it. And lately, the fans have got super excited over Jami. So Jami's going to be challenging Jared Warren again for the vacant 185-pound championship. It's going to be a sensational matchup. But this fight here, I'm super excited about because, when they announced it and you guys were cheering, I actually got the chills, man. This is unbelievable. Homegrown, again, a homegrown 145-pound Bkfc World Championship. Challenger on this side from Miami, again, by way of Cuba, Bryan Duran. And he's going to be taking on, which I'm giving him his own nickname tonight, the Road Warrior. He comes in other people's hometowns, and he's not afraid of a challenge at all. He's our champion, Kai Stewart. And I'm going to just take a minute or two here to really thank my sponsors, because without my sponsors, I wouldn't be here. You guys wouldn't be here. The fighters wouldn't be here. And I know we say, hey, it's presented by this guy, it's presented by that guy, and we give them a quick shout out, but I just want to tell the sponsors how happy I am that you guys see what we have and see what these guys do, and you want to put your money where your mouth is and support our product. Thank you. And that starts with Bucked Up. Bucked Up is Bucked Up energy drink, Bucked Up supplements, Bucked Up nutrition. We have co-branded products with them, and we're about to launch, actually tomorrow or Friday, I believe, we're launching our bare-knuckle punch energy drink that's going to be available all over the United States. So that's going to be amazing. Forged Irish Stout is Conor McGregor's Irish Stout. As you know, Conor McGregor's our partner now, and I don't think I got a chance to do this, but I really want to welcome Conor McGregor to our team. He's been phenomenal. I know he's been dealing with some things with his fight in the past couple weeks, but we've been talking, and we've got some amazing plans. And, me and him see eye to eye, man. We want to make this the biggest combat sport in the world, and we're going to do that. So thank you to Forged Irish Stout. Rasha is just game-changing. I'm going to tell you, for mind, body, and spirit, I'm going to tell you a lot more about it. We're going to do some commercials. We're going to bring the Rasha out there. It's great for your well-being. I'm going to, again, I don't want to go over here and just take all the time up, but I want to say thank you to Rasha. Avirium is a great sponsor for us and also a partner of ours, great sponsor from Canada. Grunt Style is our merchandise partner. Inkaholic Tattoos right here in Miami be supporting us for a long time, and they're great people. The Menson Dover Law Firm, my man Vic, has just been a tremendous partner of ours. I don't love managers, and they know that I don't love them because sometimes they just make it hard to get a deal done, and Vic, he makes it easy to get the deal done. So thank you, man. Really, thank you. And that goes back to his all-in management company. I mean, it's honestly just been a pleasure dealing with him. You know, we go back and forth a little bit, but we always get the deal done. And again, it's great working with him. And my man, Lewis from Dynamic Wellness. So Dynamic Wellness has actually helped a lot of our fighters, with you know, different things that they need to feel better and to be able to perform 100%. He's helped me. He's literally helped change my life and helped me feel so much better. So thank you, my man. Appreciate you. El Toro Loco, if you guys don't know Aldo from El Toro Loco, he's a unique individual, to say the least. But he's a loyal guy. He's a great guy, and he's always there to help us out. And you know, he supports a lot of you guys as well. And he's got some of the best Wagyu that I've ever tasted in my life. MVP from Miami. They give us some really cool rides down here in Miami. I don't get to drive it much, but they give, you know, I get a little taste of what it's going to be if we make this thing a huge success. So thank you to MVP Miami. And also our partners at OnlyFans. OnlyFans has been a sponsor with us for a long time. They're sponsoring a lot of our fighters, and they're sponsoring us. And I just wanted to say thank you to them as well. And also, our last but not least, Kurgo is a new sponsor of ours, and you're going to hear a lot more about it in the future. But I just thought it was very important to shout out the sponsors because, again, you know, they say presented to you here, presented to you there, and you don't really know what they are. But I wanted to tell you all about these sponsors, and I really hope that you guys can support these sponsors because they help put these fights on. So thank you again to everybody. Looking forward to Friday night.
I hate to point this out, boss, but we forgot about the Savage Sip.
I skipped it. Man, I skipped it because I wanted to give them such a big shout out. So listen, this is another one of our, this is our newest partner that we just brought on. But what I'm doing this weekend is I'm actually introducing our co-branded product. These are some of the best specialty coffee beans really anywhere in the world, and we're doing 3 different blends: the Knockout Blend, the Knuckle Up Roast, and the Champion Roast. This is going to be available. I'm going to give all of you guys at the weigh-in tomorrow a bag of coffee to take home and try it. It's going to be the best. It really truly is some of the best coffee that I've ever tasted in my life. Great partners. I would love for you to go to SavageSipCoffee.com and support them. They're going to continue to be great partners, and the co-branded products that we're doing, it's just helping us get the bare knuckle name out all over the country and really all over the world. So thank them very much, Savage Sip Coffee.
I knew you were waiting, and I knew you were going to come back up there. I knew you would. So let's talk before we go to the press questions here, and we are going to go out here to the press that we have in attendance. Let's talk to each one of these fighters real quick, get an opening question, and obviously it's such a monumental event. So let's start off here with our main event with Kai Stewart and Bryan Duran, and we're going to start with the champion. You know, Kai, we talk about being the road warrior. You've never faced a guy like a Bryan Duran before, especially not in his backyard. You had Howard Davis, you had him up in Utah, but you have Bryan Duran here. We know he's undefeated, all finishes. Does it feel a little bit different now that you're actually in enemy territory?
I really don't have any opinion on being in enemy territory because Miami's like 45 minutes that way. I'm here to run Hollywood. I'm here to take this belt back home to Montana, and this guy isn't going to do nothing to me. You know, I took down Bkfc's poster child, Howard Davis, and I made it look easy, and the same shit's going to happen against Bryan Duran Friday night.
All right. We're very animated out here. El Gallo, you got Kai Stewart here. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk. We've seen you on the bare-knuckle show. We've seen a lot of this back and forth between you two, but you got to respect the way this man fights. Obviously, a lot of people doubt him every time he comes into a fight, think he's going to drop that title, but he still steps up and performs. What kind of respect level do you have for Kai Stewart going into Friday's event?
Well, I gave him his flowers every time they asked me about him in podcasts everywhere. I don't take from a man nothing. That's the difference between me and him. The thing is that he thinks that he's fighting something he's experienced before, something he's witnessed before. But he's never been in there with a killer. He's been in there with athletes. It's a whole different ballgame. This is not a sport. They put that so we can make some money. This is not a motherfucking sport.
How many times have you been sat on the canvas, dude?
My brother,
come on, bro.
I got hit one time and fell. Cool.
You were wobbled.
It happens to anybody.
You
did the Macarena. I already told you once, and you grabbed onto him.
You're nothing different. You're not special. You're not special.
I am special.
That.
You know why I am special?
Believe that.
You know why I am special? Because you're getting knocked the fuck out.
Do it. Do something about it. Come on, bro. Like
what do you mean? We still have like 48 hours.
You guys have been having threats to me all fucking week.
Oh, you were scared.
And now you're gonna sit here and be silent and act. I gave you my flowers, dude. You are such a fake.
Dude, I saved you
such a fake, dude.
I'm fake.
Get out of here.
Saved you. I had calls from everybody from the Bkfc to save your ass so you don't get touched. What are you talking about, bro? You know what happened to you? Gotta make a call. You dumb, bro. Make it to the fight. Let's keep it professional. You say you're a professional.
He's already rambling, baby. And still, baby.
And still what? Still the same kid from Montana that's going to drown in the deep waters, dumbass.
We're going to hear more from you guys, I believe, here in just moments. Let's go to Keith Richardson. Obviously, you know, Keith, you and I have known each other for a long time. We know the last year there was a lot of emotion involved in last year, but now it's a new year. It's time to get down to business, and now you had that first title defense. How are you feeling? Are you feeling any different coming into this, going against Alberto Blas, defending that title, and in such a big event?
No, it's the same thing that I always do. I'm a grinder. I just work, train. Like I don't take vacations. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I do one thing, and it's fight. I train nonstop for it. Like this what I've done my whole adult life, from the Marine Corps, wrestling. I'm just a warrior. Period.
A modern warrior.
Modern warrior.
Challenger. All right, Alberto, obviously, I mean, you know, he hasn't had a challenger for that title yet, but he's had some major fights. We talk about the Justin Scoggins fight last year as one that everybody talks about, fight of the year type bout. What do you think you can bring different to Keith Richardson that he hasn't seen before?
You know why? I'm different. That guy knows I'm different. And I said in the video, I'm going to say right now, my time is my moment. You know, nobody can stop me. Nobody, only me. Only me can stop me. I'm the best 135, and June 21, I'm going to be the best 135. That guy has to be ready, you know, because the guy has to bring me something on the table, you know. I'm ready for go to a deep water, you know. I don't know if the guy can go to a deep water. I'm ready for go 10 minutes, and give me 30 seconds, you're going to see, you know.
It's going to be a fantastic fight. Captain Deadpool. All right, Jared, obviously, you know, we've seen this fight before, Jared, and you were able to get the first one. Now coming into the second one with everything on the line. This is massive for you. You've been a hallmark here. You've been such a steady piece here on this roster, but now it's time to pick up a world championship. How you feeling coming into this fight?
I feel awesome, man. No injuries, no complaints. I feel relaxed. Not in a cocky way, but my mindset, I already feel like I'm champion. They say, you know, this situation, if you got to beat Escoboza to be the champion, like, well, I already beat him. If Lorenzo would have vacated sooner, like he should have, my fight against Danny Christie would have been for the title. I beat Danny Christie, which respect. He's awesome. I like that guy. But no, I feel great, man. This means everything. This has been again, almost a 5-year grind with Bkfc. And kind of like my boy Keith here, this is all I do. You know, I mean, I do work for the fire department, but I train. You know, I mean, I don't have the same as him. I don't have kids or anything like that. I put all my spare time into training. I don't go out. I don't party. I don't have fun until the job's done.
Good taste in suits, too, man. I like that. We came matching today. I like that. And then, obviously, Jami, you know, you had so much hype coming into your first bout here at Bkfc. It got derailed, and now you fought your way to this opportunity to become a champion, especially here in South Florida. I mean, I know that has to mean a lot to you. What sort of feelings do you have coming into this fight, and what can we expect on Friday?
You know, no disrespect, with all due respect. I don't respect that I'm the first, you know, title fight of the night, but, you know, I'm going to prove to everybody, you know, why I should be the champion, and I'm going to make bare-knuckle boxing history, being the first two-promotion champion, a.k.a. the undisputed in the two. But, you know, we're just going to make history, and I'm going to put on a show for everybody, a lot of action, and you guys are going to love every second of the fight. I promise you that.
David Feldman, you had a comment there? You good? All right, let's go over to G. Perez. G, obviously, man, everybody's very excited to see you back. Obviously, you dealt with some injuries following the Bryce Hall fight. What sort of chip on your shoulder do you have right now? Coming back from injury, obviously very disappointed with the way that the Bryce Hall fight went. What can we expect out of you, and how are you feeling, man, coming off the injury?
Man, you know, I feel great. You know, I've been in rehab for a while, so I feel I'm ready. I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to show you guys that what happened with Bryce wasn't, you know, it's not me as a person, so we're going to come back, and we'll come back hard.
All right, can't wait to see it. Finally, Justin, man, there are a lot of folks excited to see you fight, and you know, David Feldman said it very clearly. I mean, a lot of people love to come watch you fight. You do sell a lot of tickets. There has to be a whole lot of pressure on your back every time you step in to the squared circle. Now you added a little bit of flair. I like the hair. It looks really good. It kind of matches the suits. That being said, man, what is different for you, man, and what is next? What's the goal right now? Sitting at 3-0, obviously you have to be thinking you want to get into the title contention very soon.
Well, first things first, there's never any pressure when I step in the ring. I'm a man of the lights. I like to entertain. That's what Joy Boy is. I go in there to entertain, put smiles on people's faces. So, of course, I'm gunning for that title shot. Keith, Alberto, good luck on Friday, you know, but you won't be holding it for too long once I step in there with you.
There we go. A lot to be excited about, of course, that triple header, and then our prelim card is going to be bananas. It all starts at 8 o'clock on Friday night, guys. You don't want to miss any of it. First 3 fights are free on social media, and then it'll be the Bkfc app and Fubo TV. But let's get some questions out here. Do we have some questions here from our press and some of the people we have live here at the press conference? Go ahead, Brian.
David Feldman, this one's for you. Weekly Bust. Mike Perry just announced his fight with Jake Paul. This is kind of a huge thing. Your front runner, your show face fighter is Mike Perry. He's coming onto a massive stage by replacing Mike Tyson. What are your thoughts on Mike Perry filling that role?
Look, man, when we negotiated this contract, I gave him an opportunity to take a fight outside the organization. He offered me a couple leading up to this, and I didn't think it made sense. I think, you know, him fighting Jake Paul makes a lot of sense for the promotion, makes a lot of sense for him. And look, I'm about the fighters. I'm truly about the fighters, and he's going to make a really hell of a payday, and, you know, good for him. And I'm happy for him, and, you know, hopefully he comes out victorious and we just blow this shit up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next question is, you did mention that you spoke with McGregor since his announcement for 303. What is the likeliness of we seeing him possibly show up to BKFC's massive event here in Hollywood?
He's not going to show up to this one. We do have a plan of him being at another Miami event really close in the future, but there was just too much going on with him, so we won't be at this one.
Last question for you. Kai and Duran quietly became the fight of the year in BKFC. It's making a lot of noise within the company. Is the company noticing the homegrown stars? You did mention it prior to this that you have noticed that it's the homegrown card. You're seeing your stars move the needle that we've never seen before. Is this possibly the best card in company history in your opinion?
I don't want to jinx it by saying it is. I'll talk to you Friday night after the fight, but I mean, it's stacked up. These guys are selling tickets. Everybody's excited about it. The really unique thing, not just are the fighters selling tickets, but online we're selling tickets more than we've ever have here at the Hard Rock. I mean, it's sensational. It's a turning point for BKFC. It shows that it's not just a big name fighter. It's that the sport of bare knuckle and BKFC is really, really, you know, came into its own, and that's what's so special about this fight. This event, and these fights are going to be fired, man. I mean, as a fan, you know, some of you guys watch me at ringside. I'm the biggest fan there is, and I can't wait for Friday night. I really can't wait for it.
Hey guys, I'm Brian from FightingYo.com. This question is for Bryan Duran. Duran, you said you were going to drown Kai Stewart, man. How do you intend on fighting a guy that wrestles so much in the ring?
That's what I want. I'm tired of chasing guys down. All my fights, I've been running after these dudes, big-ass dudes running from me. Now I finally got somebody that's supposedly going to come forward, and that's what I need. And he's the shortest guy I fought, you know, so you guys are going to see what I mean. And when I mean drowning him, I mean in his own blood.
And the next question I got is for Alberto Blas. Alberto Blas, tú has estado entrenando con un buen equipo. Te he visto ahí con Duran y todos los otros peleadores ahí con él. ¿Cómo esto te ayudaron a entrenar para esta pelea?
Yo estoy adaptado a entrenar con los mejores y no es porque entreno con los mejores, sino como uno se sienta entrenando con las personas que tiene alrededor. Estoy con mi team hace muchos años. El gallo Bryan se incorporó, súper orgulloso de tenerlo al lado. Somos 2 invictos, vamos a ser 2 campeones. Venimos del mismo Matanza, venimos de Pueblo Nuevo, de la misma ciudad, la misma, you know? Entonces, nada, estamos entrenando para este día, para junio 21 y nada, lo vamos a hacer bien ese junio 21 y vamos a ser los campeones de Matanza Pueblo Nuevo.
Yeah, he's asking for Google Translate. Can we get a little bit of a translate on the question? And
what do you want to hear?
I just want to know what's being said.
You are fucking bitch.
Hey.
You are fucking bitch.
Blas,
you know?
Blas.
I can like that. That's it.
Cyrus, we have a translation right over here. Basically, I've trained with a good team, you know, with Duran and the rest of the fighters that are involved. You know, I've done my normal routine and getting prepared for this fight, and it's going to be an honor to win the fight alongside with his teammate and to represent his gym and his organization and his squad.
Thank you. See, that wasn't that aggressive. That wasn't that aggressive. We're all good, guys. Save it for fight night.
He missed a little something. Me and Indio are literally from the same city in Cuba. We literally 4 blocks away from each other, and we're becoming world champs the same night, back to back. So it's something big for both of us, you know.
Soso here from Sports with Soso. My first question is for Yomi. Yomi, we saw the Celtics win the championship in the NBA a couple of days ago. Al Horford became the first Dominican player to win an NBA championship. How do you feel with the chance to be the first Dominican champion here at BKFC?
Man, I feel great. I feel honored that I get to, get this opportunity to make bare knuckle boxing history, and I'm gonna put on a show for my whole country, and I'm gonna represent for everybody in the Dominican Republic and the whole Caribbean, And we're just gonna put on a big show, and hopefully we can get down to the DR sometime, and put on a big show over there, because I'll sell out the whole entire stadium.
My second question is for Justin. Justin, we know that you're an exciting fighter. We know that you bring the crowds. Now you're climbing your way up the rankings. Are you looking at this fight between Keith and Albert as, man, I'm studying the tape to see whoever wins, this is the way I'm going to attack them and get my belt?
Absolutely. I think these are 2 of the most skilled fighters in the division opposed to me, to be honest. So I'll give them that credit. So absolutely, you have to keep an eye on them, see how they fight. I've rewatched Richardson's fight plenty of times already. I'm already finding my holes for him. So, if Alberto beats him, I'm going to be doing the same.
This question is for Kai and for Duran. Kai, all jokes aside, all promotion and stuff aside, is there any concern of what Duran brings to the table? Did you prepare in any kind of way for his arsenal of fighting? What honestly did you prepare to defeat Bryan Duran?
I mean, it's honestly going to be basic footwork. He has no footwork. He has he will come forward hard, and I think that's really stupid of him. But in bare knuckle, that's dangerous, and that makes it exciting. And that's about it. The only respect I give Bryan's fight game is he will come forward and he will hit hard, but he's got nothing left. He's got nothing in the tank. He's just not an elite athlete like I am, and it's going to show Friday night.
Got it.
Yo, but hold on, but you an elite athlete where Montana, Great Falls, Montana, full of fucking meth heads? Come on, my brother.
You're bragging about knocking those meth heads out.
You're talking to a Cuban that got here.
Why are you bragging about it?
You're talking about a kid that was 9 years old and jumped on a boat and got here in a rap by himself. Are you dumb? I beat the odds, bro. I got 4 kids to feed. You still gotta go home to mom and dad.
You and your team, you guys you call me dumb, but like everything's misspelled.
You a wrestler.
Like all your grammar's bad. Like, come on, do I gotta educate you guys too?
Look. I talk Spanish. I talk Spanish. I talk English, and I talk bare-knuckle. I'm fluent in all of them, baby. What are you gonna do?
And if you keep talking stupid, I'm gonna bust those fake teeth so you can go re-fucking buy them once again, baby. They're cheap.
Brother, you sound stupid and cringe. Shut up. You're the worst champion that's ever been in bare-knuckle. You can never sell nothing, bro.
Why does bare-knuckle tell me differently? You're stupid,
because you haven't faced Duran. Dumbass.
Wait, this question's for Duran.
You're about to get beat by a guy that you call all these names. You say that I'm
Yeah.
What does that make you? It's gonna make you a fucking pussy.
Oh my God. That was so funny. Hey, you guys forgot to laugh. What the fuck?
Another question over here, Brian. Brian, again, all jokes aside, on a serious technical level of boxing and fighting, Kai Stewart is a smothering fighter, a fighter that comes forward also, that won't allow you to open the distance to throw your punches, and he knows how to throw punches in that smothering process. What did you work on, honestly? How are you going to create that distance? What did you do? Because he is a difficult fighter to fight. He's not a conventional guy who's going to sit in front of you and be the perfect boxer. It's challenging to make that space and get your hands off. What did you do in the gym? What is your strategy?
I mean, all I worked on was getting better every day. Like, I don't have to say what I'm about to do to him, but let's just say his game plan is gonna land right in my game plan, and I'm ready to execute from whatever distance we're in the ring, especially if we are close. I want him to get me in the clinch. I want him to feel what a grown man feels like up close.
No diddy.
Are we ready? Okay. This is Levi from the Weekly Bus. This question is for David Feldman. How do you plan to tackle the regulatory challenges of extending into international territory markets?
Say that again. How do you
plan on tackling the regulatory challenges from going from like America to international markets?
I mean, we got the best team in the business now. We got the best regulatory team in the business. We have Mike Mazzulli, the head of the ABC. We got Sean Wheelock. We've got Dr. Don Musi. We literally have the best of the best. So, I mean, anyone that says no to us now, it's because they don't like me. It's not because they don't like the sport.
Hello, my name is Carter J. I am from Lab 111 Sports Department. I have one question for David Feldman. My question is, where do you see the future of the women's league?
Future of what?
The women's league of BKFC.
The women's division. Where do you see the women's division?
I actually talked to my matchmaker, Nate Shook. The lady that was doing recruiting women for us actually had a serious medical problem, and she's getting better now. But I gave him instructions to blow women's bare knuckle the fuck up, like blow it up, and get the best fighters in the world and bring them over here, and that's what we're doing. Because let me tell you why. Because I see one here, and we're going to make an announcement in a little bit, but these girls come to fight, man, and it's exciting. It's exciting when they come to fight. Like, every once in a while, they do fight like girls. Most of the time, they fight like bare knuckle fighters, and when they do that, I mean, there's nothing better on the card.
Hello, my name is Manuela. Hi, Manuela here with Knuckle Hub, and I have a few questions from our fans. First question is for Kai. What opponent are you bringing back to your hometown fight?
If we make it back to the home crowd, I would love to fight absolutely anybody, whether I go down for the 135 belt, up to the 155
I'll
belt.
come to Montana.
I'm literally willing to fight
Montana.
anybody, anywhere, anytime, and that's why I'm down here dealing with these fucking idiots over here. So I'm definitely down to fight back in my hometown. Give me a big name. Hopefully some washed up UFC guy that I can beat up. So give me Jimmy, give me Cody Garbrandt, give me anybody you want. I'm gonna stay on top. I'm King Kai, baby.
Bring me Bring me to Montana. Hey, bring me to Montana. I want to go back home. I'm from Tacoma. Let's do it. You want to come to 135? Let's do it. Bring me to Montana.
Dude, shut up.
I'm trying to save your career. Come on, you dying out.
I told you to shut up in the club whenever you first told me to fucking want to.
Man, you look so happy
Shut up.
to see
I'm
me
ranked
in that
number
video.
one,
I still got that video on my phone. It was good to see you, man.
Yo,
You
I
look
doubt
happy
you
to
said
see me.
anything in the club. You a scary boy, bro. Shut up. You were crying on Instagram like, you guys gonna let this gangster threaten me in Miami? Shut up, bro. Hey, when you say fuck Miami, like if you got any type of tough in you, bro.
Because I don't respect you fucking weirdos.
But bro, why you so soft though?
You respect the match.
But yeah, come on, bro.
Says the one with Zan on your fucking face.
Yeah,
Shut
I got
the
a past
fuck
that I
up.
came from, and I'm not ashamed of it. That's the problem. That's what you don't understand. I overcame real demons. You a baby girl. You speak like one. My son got a deeper voice than you. You think I'm scared of you, son? I'm daddy. They say they're talking about this the biggest event. You know why? Because of me, baby. Because I'm fighting.
Because you're gonna be.
I
face
sold over
down, ass up
$100.
in the ring.
Hey, listen,
You're gonna be face
100K
up, ass
tickets,
up
bro.
in the ring.
Listen, bro, I am the show, and you will understand on Friday night why I'm the baddest motherfucker at 145. You will understand what it is
Your whole
to
team
get
is gonna be
hit.
crying on the ride home. You're gonna be fucking.
Y'all
be
check
like,
this
"Oh,
out.
I can't afford my fucking shit now.
Y'all check this out. He was saying that, oh, everybody you fought looked at the ref and said, I don't want no mas, right? You dummy. Anybody can hit somebody in the shin and fall. Imagine what it feels like to quit in front of another grown man.
Can anybody else understand him? Because I fucking can't. Like, nobody can understand what he's saying.
I don't understand. Shut up. Listen, bro. You getting knocked the fuck out. You wear glasses because you afraid to look at me in the eyes, bro.
Fuck up.
You afraid to look at me in the eyes, bro. You afraid to look at me in the eyes, bro.
You're starting to ramble, bro. I hit a nerve again.
What nerve did you hit, brother? What nerve did you hit again, bro? The only nerve I'm hitting is the one in your motherfucking chin, bro.
All right, guys, we have one more question over here from Knuckle Hub, I believe.
Yes. On that note, Bryan, do you have any predictions or projections for this fight?
Everybody here is a witness. I'm saying this right now. The second I touch him, he's gonna break. Remember I said it. The first crack I got him with, he's gonna back up like a little girl and run away, or he's gonna look and quit. Remember I said it. If he don't go to sleep, I said it. The first solid hit I hit him with, he gonna quit.
You are
Remember I said
you
it.
are going into this with the worst mindset.
And all his little crackheads that came with him are gonna go crying with him too.
You're just as stupid as the rest of your team.
Money talk, bullshit walk, and y'all broke, and I know it.
You got something else, Bryan?
I don't think we have. Do we have any other questions? We got one more from the media over here. Okay.
My question is for Jared Warren. Jared, sometimes when you've got the same opponent as you've beaten in the past, you can maybe take a little bit of a break mentally and maybe not get up for the fight. How have you dealt with that?
We don't expect him to be the exact same fighter. You know what I mean? It's been 2 years. We all grow. We all change. We level up and stuff. You know, we got a little bit of fight tape all his last couple fights. But we're always in there just grinding, you know, working on our own stuff. I'm starting to think we need to be more dicks to each other to get questions in here. Green Ranger sucks, and no one likes Dragon Ball Z.
All right. Let's do one more, Bryan.
Thing as Captain Deadpool.
One more question. Last question.
This is the last one we have from the floor down here.
This one is for David. David, you did mention on the Bare Knuckle show with Brian Sosa that it slipped by and you said Spain. You let it go. I didn't. I'm bringing it back up. You did mention Spain. What do you got planned for Spain, and what do you got going on with Bare Knuckle?
We got an announcement on Friday night.
Is that right?
Bro, this is another event, bro. Stop asking dumb questions, bro, for real.
Next one. This is for Kai Stewart. What's it mean to represent the state outside the state, fighting on such a massive card? Bryan Duran, moving on past him, you mentioned Cody Garbrandt, and he's leaving UFC. We've seen that he just lost recently, and maybe that could be a possibility moving and looking past Duran.
Yeah, there's no reason to look past Duran. I do got to go out and I'm going to perform on Friday night. It's going to be one hell of a ride for me. I would absolutely accept the Jimmy Rivera fight, the Cody Garbrandt fight. I would love that shit. And absolutely, I'm out here representing Montana. They want to talk shit, but we're the fucking last best place on planet Earth, baby. So we're gonna keep it to going to the moon. I'm King Kai, King of the North. Let's fucking go.
I think that's all we have from the floor. Right?
Yeah, so before we go to the face-offs, and we're about to go to the face-offs here, we do have one more announcement. I know you don't want to talk about another event, Elgato. However, we got a big one, so let's go to David Feldman. Big announcement.
Well, right before I do that, I just want to give a shout-out to my man Artie, Zativa Life magazine. They did a big piece on me, and thank you, man. It's entitled, the title of the story is The Modern King David. So we took down Goliath, and that's what we're trying to do. Thank you. We have an amazing event we're doing on August 3rd. It's going to be our largest attended event ever. We'll have 30,000 people in attendance. It's going to be a historical event. It's called Sturgis. It's Buffalo Chip at Sturgis. It's a big motorcycle rally in South Dakota, in Sturgis, South Dakota. It's between 30 and 50,000 people will be there. The main event will be Taylor Starling taking on Britain Hart for the 115-pound women's championship. I am so excited about this fight. I talked to one of the girls. I'm going to talk to the other girl here in a little bit, and they're going to guarantee you guys it's going to be the best women's fight that you've ever seen. August 3rd, Sturgis, South Dakota, Taylor Starling versus Britain Hart for the championship.
Big news indeed, but of course Friday night, Bkfc 62 is where it all happens. We're going to come right back here with your face-offs for Bkfc 62.
Fight fans of Hollywood! Big shots and down goes Louis Lopez.
I'm going to put this guy out in front of his hometown, and they're not going to fucking like it.
It's not what makes me think I can beat Kai Stewart. It's that I know I'm going to beat Kai Stewart. It's already written. All that tough talk, that the knuckle speaks for him. 100% finish for him.
We'll see what kind of punishment he's willing to endure. I know which kind of punishment I'm willing to endure.
Hey, Richardson, listen, es mi momento, es mi tiempo, y eso usted me lo está aguantando.
There's the left hand and the right hand by Warren.
I don't think Jami thinks he'll beat me this time. I think deep inside he knows what's going to happen.
I am the best. I will keep proving that. Get ready for the beautiful destruction.
And we are here in the Hard Rock, Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino as Friday night. It all happens for Bkfc 62. And now, folks, let's get to the official face-offs here as we are just 2 days away from this massive bout. Who are we doing first, Jami and Jared? All right, let's go ahead and get our face-offs here for our light heavyweight championship fight. For the vacant light heavyweight title of the world, Jared Warren and Jami Escoboza. And now our next World Championship bout. Please welcome bantamweight champion of the world, Keith Rockstar Richardson, and his challenger, Alberto El Indio Blas.
Una foto buena. Don't touch. Good picture, don't touch. Back up. Face forward. Ven para acá.
Let's go! Tensions are high for this bantamweight championship bout, and now the main event of the evening for the Bkfc featherweight championship of the world. The challenger, Kai Hefty Beck Stewart, and the challenger, Bryan Duran. Easy fucking work.
Let me see your fake ass teeth. Let me see the fake ass teeth. Let me see it. Yo, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out, baby. Ha, you ain't shit. Look for it, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event at Bkfc 62 right here from the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, 8 p.m. Friday night. Do not miss it. Bkfc app and Fubo TV. Also, weigh-ins are tomorrow night as well. Don't want to miss that. Official weigh-ins tomorrow on the Bkfc app. I'm Cyrus Fees, and we'll see you at Bkfc 62.
Fight fans of Hollywood! Big shots and down goes Louis Lopez.
I'm going to put this guy out in front of his hometown, and they're not going to fucking like it.
It's not what makes me think I can beat Kai Stewart, it's that I know I'm gonna beat Kai Stewart. It's already written. All that tough talk, that the knuckle speak for him. 100% finish for him.
We'll see what kind of punishment he's willing to endure. I know which kind of punishment I'm willing to endure.
Hey, Richardson, listen, es mi momento, es mi tiempo, y eso usted me lo está aguantando.
There's the left hand and the right hand by Warren.
I don't think Jami thinks he'll beat me this time. I think deep inside he knows what's going to happen.
I am the best. I will keep proving that. Get ready for the beautiful destruction.